morning for those who are watching on YouTube later on or Facebook. It's Jo here from the York Buddhist Centre. We're going to, at 8 o'clock, we're going to do a body awareness meditation. So do settle into your usual posture. It's nice to be here today. Good morning, Paul. And we'll just wait for people to gather and then start at 8 o'clock. But it will be a body awareness or body scan meditation. Good morning, Shobit. Nice to have you there this morning. Shaki Padar would usually be doing this slot, but she's indisposed this morning. So wish her lots of love, and I'm very happy to be here with you for the last, the last meditation I'll be doing this year. Because we're going to have a little break after, I think, Thursday, and we're going to return in the new year at a new time of 7 o'clock, just to help people who are maybe having to go to work. 8 o'clock's a bit of a difficult time sometimes, if you're getting kids to school or you've got other responsibilities. So we're going to go for a 7 o'clock slot in the new year for the pyjama meditations. So let's hope that'll be a nice peaceful time. And then if people aren't up at that time, they can catch us on YouTube and Facebook and join in that way. So I'm hoping that's going to be a really nice quiet time in my house as well, 7 o'clock, much more so than 8 o'clock. That'll be nice. So yeah, you just relax, get a little drink of water, or make sure you've got a blanket covering you up. That'll be great. I've got a very large furry blanket this morning on me. It was really chilly when I first came into this room, but it seems to be warming up now. So no doubt I'll be casting that aside in the not too distant future. Good morning, Panda. Oh, what a lovely name. Conjures up a very cuddly image at a time when we're not allowed to cuddle anybody, are we? But good morning. And we had a very nice afternoon in the Buddhist shop on Friday, myself and Joan, on our shop on, well, our Buddhist Centre on Gate. We keep referring to it as a shop, but it's a Buddhist Centre. But of course we're quite keen to make the most of the Christmas trade. Our ultimate goal is to have a permanent centre in York, so that's what we're all working towards. But myself and Joan did have an exciting last minute flurry at 4:30 till 5 o'clock on Friday. Some nice people coming in and asking questions about the different Buddhas and different cards we've got. So that was lovely. I do really enjoy my shifts there, being around the shrine. And I'm hoping that maybe as it gets a bit warmer and as our internet connection down at the centre gets sorted, we can maybe do some of these pyjama meditations from the centre. That would be really special. Here's hoping for the new year. Got lots of hopes, haven't we, resting in the new year. So I'll just give it a few more minutes for anyone else who wants to join us. Good morning to anyone joining us. Just to let you know, we're going to be starting a body awareness scan or a body scan at 8 o'clock. So we're just letting people get comfortable. Good morning, Karen. Good morning. Nice to make contact with so many of you on a Monday morning. It feels like a real treat to have some contact. So I hope you're all well this morning. This meditation this morning, the body awareness, it's a very current thing for me. Oh, Karen, yeah, Shaki Padar's really fine. She's really well. She's just just wanted someone to take over for this morning. But yeah, she's good. She's great actually. She's fresh off retreat and raring to go. I did one of her meditations on Saturday. I think it was a mindfulness of breathing, and it was absolutely wonderful. She's such a talent and so tuned in. So we're very lucky to have her. So yeah, we'll send her good vibes this morning. But she's really well, Karen. Don't worry about her. So yeah, I was saying that the body awareness stuff is so present for me at the moment. I'm reading a lot about it and actually watching a lot of Eckhart Tolle's YouTube video. He's not a Buddhist as such, but he integrates a lot of Buddhism into his way of thinking, and that's really helping me sort of clarify this idea of awareness and consciousness, which is quite confusing when you first start. I think it has been for me anyway. I think for the first year when I started learning about Buddhism, every time someone said consciousness, my mind just went blank. It just couldn't really get what it meant. But that is becoming clearer for me. So yeah, this is really a live practice for me to do. Oh yeah, it looks like Paul is an Eckhart fan as well. Yeah, he's really. I've only discovered him, Paul, in the last maybe 3 months, and just something about the way he talks that just helps the Buddhist learning that I'm doing. It just helps it sink in a little bit more. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Nice to have you here, and for all of you. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock now, so we're going to get going with the body scan, and I'll stop paying attention to the chat box and try and concentrate. So I'm Jo from the York Buddhist Centre. I've been a Mitra for 1 year now. It's only 1 year, gosh, and I feel so different from when I first went through my Mitra ceremony. It's amazing what a year can do, isn't it? But yeah, the body awareness is really a core part of what I'm thinking about at the moment. Of course, thinking about it too much, because the idea is to get away from thinking and just kind of like be and become in touch with this idea of a spacious awareness within us that just doesn't hold any judgments or beliefs. It just is in the present moment. So I've really been trying to cultivate that a lot more in the last few months. So we're going to start by hopefully this meditation this morning will help you just get in touch with that sense of spacious awareness, because as we do the body scan and we investigate all the different areas of the body and what's happening there, we become closer to the present moment, don't we? And we're not thinking, planning, we're noticing and being. And that's so just central to the whole of meditation and Buddhism. So if we just want to settle into our meditation postures now, and just letting your thoughts settle down. Just bringing a sense of compassion to our chattering minds. And as I've been talking about Eckhart Tolle and my thoughts, that's stirred up thinking, and we need to let that settle down. And just letting any thinking, just acknowledging it, letting thoughts just arise and then pass. Just as if it was a lovely Yorkshire stream bubbling away up on the hillside somewhere. Just letting thoughts and feelings move down the stream while we sit on the bank. Because they do change, don't they, moment to moment. They come and they go. And just turning a sense of kindly awareness towards your body this morning. Using the out breath just to relax a little bit more. Just feeling the breath in the whole body. And however your body is this morning, that's okay. Just where we're starting from. Feeling the breath in the front of your body, in the back of your body, the sides of your body, the inside of your body, and all over the surface of your body. And we're going to take a trip around the body, just bringing a kindly and curious awareness to whatever we can sense in each part of the body. There's nothing else we have to do. just going to bring a curious awareness. And we're going to start with our shoulders. What can you notice in your shoulders this morning? You might notice how they move a little when we breathe in and out. You may be able to sense some tension in your shoulders. If you can, just maybe gently moving the shoulders, just trying to soften them a little bit every time you breathe out. Travelling up through the back of the neck. What can you sense here? Maybe some tightness and contraction. And if so, as you breathe, just bringing a bit of softness to the back of your neck. And up to the top of your head. Can you feel anything here? Is there a pleasant feeling? Or unpleasant? Or just neutral or numb? Just bringing a kindly awareness to this area that we probably never or rarely think about. Now down to the forehead. Just being curious about what you can feel here. Typically an area where we do keep tension and maybe have an unconscious slight frown on our forehead. Can you let that smooth out? Maybe allow your eyebrows to go more to the sides of your forehead. Relax that bit of skin in the middle. Moving down to the muscles of the face. We can often hold a smile here or a certain expression. It's okay just to let that drop. Let the muscles in your face relax and soften. Let your eyes rest in their sockets. soft and still. Let your tongue rest in your palate. And the jaw just loosen slightly. And if you can, just bringing a lovely sense of kindly awareness to the face. Just letting it be. Moving down to the throat. An area that works so hard for us. And yet much of the time we're just not conscious of our throat unless we're ill and maybe it's hurting us, swollen or sore. And just bringing your awareness to whatever's happening in your throat this morning. And maybe a sense of love and appreciation to the throat. Moving back down to our shoulders now, just revisiting them. Has any tension crept into the shoulders? And travelling down the upper arms. You might be able to get a sense of the muscle in your upper arm. Kind of dense, powerful muscle. Just noticing any sensations here, maybe some warmth, sense of temperature. And how about the back of your upper arm? This might be another area that you never really think about. Trying to become aware of how that area is this morning. Maybe it feels quite dull, as if there's nothing going on there, but the more you bring your attention to the back of your upper arm, you can maybe sense some temperature, some coldness or heat. Just being aware of that being part of your body. Part of the whole you. Now we're going to travel down the arms to the wrists. Some people find that if they bring their awareness very closely to the inside of one of the wrists, they can have a sense of the pulse, the heart beating, the blood through the veins. And just bringing your awareness to the inside of one of your wrists and just being curious. Maybe you can sense your pulse or some aliveness there. Or maybe there are other feelings. Moving to the palms of the hands, which is often quite an alive area of our body with lots of nerve endings. And just moving the spotlight of your awareness to the palms of your hands. What do you discover? Just taking a moment to be with that sensation, whatever it is. And if thoughts start to intrude, which they sometimes will, just be aware of them, just passing, arising and passing. And just bring your awareness back to the palms of your hands. It's an amazingly rich area of your body. And now thinking about the backs of your hands. Can be an area where we sense the air. Does it feel cool or warm? Just being aware of the whole of your fantastic hands and fingers. Now coming back up to your shoulders again, we're going to explore the back of the body. And just coming into the top of your back now, just bringing your awareness to the top half of your back. There's a lot of powerful muscles here that help to keep us upright. Can we bring some softness and some kindness to this area? It moves in and out as we breathe. It can be a very calming place to be aware of the breath. Moving down to the lower back now. Again, all those powerful muscles that help us be upright. Can you still feel an echo of the breath in your lower back? And just investigating for a moment how your lower back feels this morning. Down to the hips, and the buttocks and the sitting bones. Making contact with whatever you're sitting or lying on. What does the area of contact feel like between your sitting bones and the surface? Perhaps there's some tingling or a sense of temperature. If there's any aching or tenderness in your hips or your lower back, can you allow your breath to soften any tension or contraction? Contraction so vital to be aware of. It means there's some resistance in our body, some tension. By just being aware of those areas and maybe just trying to soften them just a little bit, using your breath or even your imagination to reach the breath into that area. It helps your whole body to relax a little bit more. Moving down the backs of your legs now. What do you notice here? There's large muscles here that might be resting, or they might be tense depending on how you're sitting. Down to your calves. Another amazing ball of dense muscle in your calf. Can you feel into the solidity of that muscle? Can you allow it to soften and relax just a little bit more? Now down to our heels and the soles of our feet. You bring your awareness down to the feet and the soles. What can you sense? Can you be aware of all of your toes individually? Or do they all feel as one? Just give them a wiggle. See how they feel this morning. Generally a lot of nerve endings and a lot of energy on the soles of our feet. And moving to the top of the foot now and up the front of your leg. skin might feel quite tight here, tightly stretched over the shin bone. And then to the top of the leg at the front, lovely powerful thigh. Bringing your awareness to this area that works so hard for us. And up to the abdomen and the stomach. It can be a real centre for our emotional experiences. It's often an area that we tense up or contract if we're feeling emotional. So just bringing some loving kindness to this area. And if you can feel any knots or any tension, just trying to let go a little bit more every time you breathe out. You may find that your thoughts stir up a little bit as you encounter this area and really become aware of it. And that's okay, just letting them arise and pass and just letting go of the thoughts. No need to hang on to them or get hooked by them. Just letting them go down that lovely Yorkshire stream. And coming back to the awareness of your abdomen and tummy. And now up to your heart centre, just behind your ribs. What can you feel here this morning? Maybe some pleasant feelings. And if that's the case, just letting them be like embers of a fire. Just letting them glow there. Just enjoying them. And as you breathe in, just being aware of those seeds of openness and pleasure and joy. Just like you would gently blow on the embers of a fire. Just allowing your awareness to rest with these seeds of positivity. And just accepting whatever you feel in your chest this morning. And if there's any contraction there or tension, just bringing softness and so much relaxation as you can bring to your chest. And now, just for the last couple of minutes, just taking in the experience of your whole body as it's sitting here today. your whole body, even the bits that we don't get much sensation in, the backs of our arms and the top of our head, the middle toes, the whole of yourself. Bringing a feeling of gratitude and acceptance to this amazing body that we inhabit. And that strong sense of awareness that you have right now in this present moment. And now just with your breath and with some gentle movements, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes, just stretching your body a little bit and maybe taking an energizing breath to bring you back to the room that you're in, to end our lovely body awareness meditation for today. Thank you so much for being here today and joining in with this body scan. Hope you've enjoyed the feeling of awareness and coming back to our body, and I really hope that you have a lovely day. I'm noticing that Rose and Laura joined us during the meditation. Good morning to both of you. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. It really just helps me to get back into my body and away from the thought stream. Trying to keep on the bank of the thought stream is so helpful. So have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all in the new year, but Shaki Padar and Kate will be doing the rest of the pyjama meditations this week, right through to Thursday, and so I guess I won't see you until after 2021, so I shall see you on the other side of that. Have a lovely day and take care. Lots of love. Bye.